So what is Taoism? So what is Daoism? Why should anybody care? Why would you want to learn Taoism? What would it do for you? Some people have said that Taoism is a religion, but that's not the way that I connect with it. I connect with Taoism as more of a philosophy, a way of looking at life. And for me, what I really needed from it, that I learned, was calming my mind. I used to be very anxious. And the way that when you connect with the Tao, it releases a lot of that anxiety. It allowed me to look at the world in a different way. These are some things that my Shifu taught to me, to let go of things. To let go of my ego, to not take things so too personally. To realize that things were happening for me and not to me. So many lessons that I learned, that is all the Tao. And when you can release, when you can let all the peripheral noise go, it brings a calmness and an inner quiet to you. And it transformed me like an alchemic process. It cleansed me and it cleared me. And I still have work to do. I'm still on my journey. I'm not yet a Taoist immortal sitting on a mountain top ready to fly. I'm just a guy, and I'm sharing with you the things that I've learned in my journey. And I want to help you go on your own journey. You know, they say that the Tao cannot be told. That if you can speak the Tao, if you can explain the Tao, then it's not the Tao. The Tao is mysterious. And at first I thought that was a very strange description of it. But then I realized over the years, in training with my Shifu, that the Tao indeed can only be experienced. It has to be lived. It has to be experienced. And so when I help people, when I teach them the Tao, when I go on their journey with them, when I hold their hand and I walk beside them on the path, which is their way, that's all I'm trying to do, is give them thoughts, different ways to look at things. They have to make their own realizations from it. They have to draw their own conclusions. I might give homework on breathing or meditating or Qigong or all sorts of different things. And people will take those and they'll process it because they're all different people. And my Shifu is famous in my mind for saying that we must Tao our own Tao. There is no one Tao. There is no one way. You may be coming from a certain angle. I'm coming from a different angle. And our ways may come together. They may diverge and they come back. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. And you'll get from it whatever you need to get from it. And it can't be any other way. Whatever has happened to you in the past, you know, as crappy or as hard as it may seem to you, as unfair as it may seem to you, it had to happen. And why do I know that? Because it happened. There's no other way. The Tao, just like nature, is not kind. It's not gentle. It just is. If you watch nature, yes, there's things of beauty, but there's also things of violence. You know, nature doesn't think, it doesn't plan, it just does. And when you can live your life in your flow, when you can find your way, when you can find your Tao, your flow, and you just let yourself go in that flow, it will release all this inner tension within you. We all have a way that we're supposed to live, a life that we're supposed to live, things that we're supposed to do. We all have this way. We were born with it. What happens, though, is the world interferes and we start learning things. Our teachers tell us things, our parents teach us this, newspapers, social media, Facebook, all of these things come at us, advertisements, and they tell us that we're not good enough or we should be doing it this way or the way that you're thinking is crazy. And so then our discursive mind takes over and it chatters at us like a monkey mind, always telling us we're not good enough. And what we have to do is we have to let go. We have to quiet. We have to quiet this mind, quiet. And live from our heart mind. And when we do breathing, when we do meditation, it's to quiet this guy so that we can return to the heart mind. When the heart mind is agitated with emotions, the water is all murky. How can you see anything? One of the things that you will find in your journey of the Tao is letting the water calm. And just seeing things like in the stillness of a beautiful mountain lake, seeing the reflection of the sky. You can't see the reflection when the wind is blowing, when the storm is there. Just as you can't truly see your life or receive message from others when your heart and your mind are agitated, and we have to let go. So that's what this program, if you want to call it that, is designed to do. It's an adventure. You and I are going to go on a journey together. But as I say, it's not for the faint of heart, because it can get messy. It can get painful. Yeah, there's going to be some amazing highs, but you can't get attached to those. There will be some lows, and you can't get attached to those, because what is just what is. And realize that everything is changing always. And so in the Tao, they say, never become too attached to anything, because everything always changes. And what we're trying to do in the Tao is actually come back. To come back to our original state. And when you can let go of pride and ego and anger and jealousy and sadness, and stop berating yourself and stop having all these expectations of yourself that you would never have of anyone else, when you can just come to peace with yourself and love yourself. So we do inner cultivation, we do inner work. There's all sorts of things. It's an amazing journey. Can I tell you exactly what you'll get out of it? No. Can I tell you exactly what you'll feel? No. Can I tell you exactly what the Tao is? No. No, I can't. Why not? Because the Tao must be experienced. It must be lived. If you would like to take that journey, then I welcome you to join me. And I said, my journey here has been a convoluted one, because nothing is ever a straight and direct line. You know, my wife and I, we lost our daughters years back. I was depressed. I was so angry. My health failed. I had totally lost my way. I had lost myself. And I had to come back to the true me. And so I had mentors. I had a Reiki master. I had a medical Qigong master, Robert, who taught me a lot. And I studied with my Daoist, who's my Daoist Shifu, for years, and he taught me a lot. And when I was ordained as Daoist priest, I made that commitment because I wanted to. I wanted to share with the world, you know, what I experienced, the change that's overcome me. I mean, not so long ago, man, I was an angry dude. I'm telling you, like, I drove the 10th tee, my brother-in-law, my father-in-law, we drove the ball, it went in the woods. I went there, the next one I hit, it went off in the grass, and I threw down my clubs, and I swore, and I sat down in the middle of the fairway, and I said to them, I can't go on. I can't golf anymore. I was too agitated. I was too lost. And so that was kind of the lowest point in my journey, maybe. And it's just been a question of coming back, of letting go and finding myself. So I want you to know I love you. I really love you. I look forward to getting to know you, right? And if you connect, if you would like to take this journey and start finding your Tao, and who knows what it will bring for you, okay? I said the journey's going to be like this, but altogether it's like this. So just reach out, and I'll talk to you soon.